I'm Russell Butler, the CEO and founder of iVentiv, and I'm looking around, recognising lots of people. So I think after 10 years and 73 events of doing this, I think there's a lot of people now. And this is our 6th time out here in San Francisco.
So interestingly, I've been coming to iVentiv conferences, I think, for 8 or 9 years. And that's over at least a couple of continents. So I think the first one was in Brussels, and today we're in San Francisco for the 2nd time. And that's amongst some of the other ones that I've been at.
It's the 2nd time that I'm here, so last year was my 1st time. And I went to about 5 different conferences last year. This is the only one I'm coming back to. Main reason why I'm coming back to this one, not only because people listen to me, so it's nice I can talk and have people actually listening. No, it is the concept of knowledge exchange in a very informal way. It's the opportunity to have people who are very similar roles as I'm in and have creative ideas. I can crowdsource some of my ideas by means of other experienced people in the organization or here at the event, and it allows us to be so much more innovative.
The sharing of best practices is fantastic, and it's a bunch of like-minded, very smart, very accomplished people having a chance to just take time out of their day-to-day work and really focus on some bigger issues, but bringing to bear all the things that they're doing in their current roles.
What I really like is you're having real conversations about real problems. You're not sitting and listening to people for most of the time. You're really forced to think, and you're forced to interact with other people, and the kinds of relationships you develop here are much more substantial than the kinds of relationships that you would develop at a typical conference where maybe you have a drink in hand and you're saying, oh, I do this, what do you do, where do you live? And it's not just cocktail banter, it's real discussion about real issues, and you get to know people and you get to know how they're thinking about the same problems that you're trying to solve.
I can talk without necessarily speaking. So I can also, for example, say, hey, what is your opinion? What are the struggles that you have? And if we were to bring it back to my particular issue, I can actually have phenomenal takeaways while I'm interacting with individuals.
I think this is the future of conferencing. I mean, today, sitting in a room with 1,000 people watching a keynote speaker is an experience I can get from a TED Talk or somewhere else online. So that's not of value to me. So for me, it's the interactivity. It's all about the people. It's all about the coming together.